Good evening, family and friends. It's about one something in the morning making this video. My topic is gonna be about relationships, first love. Once upon a time ago, as my early smitten 20s, I met this girl in Germany. Met her at the club, went, got her phone number and everything, and we hit it off, man. I didn't call her till like 7 days later. Um, at that time, I was kind of getting in trouble with my friends and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, man, this is a good time to get a girlfriend and stuff like that. So I did that. So, bam. I waited maybe like 10 days to call her or whatever. So I called her up, boom. We get together. They got something called Foshing. So we went to Foshing, hung out. I had a BMW then, a two-seater, 5-speed, blue with the red stripes on that mug. And we started hanging out more and more, hanging out. We was going very real fast. So ended up becoming my girlfriend, and then we ended up spending a lot of time together, and everything was great, man. Talked about getting married and all that, and at that time, I was to taking the ASVED to try to get into the military, but long story short, I couldn't make the score, so I kept studying, and we stayed that whole time together when I was in Germany, and then my mom, she got orders to go back to the States to get a permanent job and stuff like that, uh, work for the government. So yeah, um, stayed together and communicated, talked all the time, everything. It was very difficult because of the long distance relationship. So I would talk to her like maybe every couple days, try to kind of. Then she planned to come to the States because it was her first time. So she flew to Ohio and got her rented a car, got a hotel, spent time together. Um, it was great. And then I went back there in October. That was about 19 years ago, and went back. Then her mother bought me a ticket to Paris, but I was sitting home one day. I was sitting home one day and pleaded my case on the phone for like about 2 hours. We talked, went back and forth. I want to break up. I said, "You sure you want to do that?" Pleaded my case, pleaded my case, pleaded my case. I didn't necessarily want to break up. I actually had planned to get engaged that year. I was going to do that, and then eventually get into the military. So that was my ultimate goal, to better my life and her life too. So I was doing it for myself at the time. But back to that, pleading my case, but she decided she wanted to break up with me. It was, I tell you what, it was one of the hardest things that I had dealt with at the time. I was 24 at the time, and it had just crushed my heart, man. I was really in love with that girl, and I cried like a sap baby for about a week. And I didn't really care for women for a while, and I would compare her to other women because I loved I I had truly loved the girl, and it took me a long time to get over it. I got over it in spells, and I met people, and it just didn't work out, and had other girlfriends and stuff like that. But all I'm really trying to say is that you're gonna have get your heart broken, and you're gonna be able to bounce back stronger. And I know I've had disappointments with women in relationships, so I've always bounced back, and I've always come. I have always come out better. I've always come out on the better end of the spectrum. But all I just want to say is that no matter what it is in life, it's going to kick you down, but you have to be able to pick yourself back up. You're going to be able to weather the storm. You have your family, friends to talk to you. and it will get you through. I mean, it's gonna be some lonely nights, and you're gonna be crying and stuff like that. But all it's gonna do is make you stronger and build character. And it made me stronger, and it made me who I am today. And I'm dating someone now, but yeah, I mean, a relationship takes a lot. It takes two. But someone asked me the question, would you ever consider going back with her? I said no, because in the back of my head, she got rid of me and she dumped me. I mean, that's pretty much it. When a person dumps me, I'm not going back to them. I'm not going to beg them to get back with me. And no one should be beg no one to get back to me. You should you should be wanted. Person should want you, it feels good to be wanted. So if they broke up with you for a reason, that means that they broke up for a reason. So that means you don't need to get back with them. In that case. But at that time, I really missed that person, loved them, and had plans, and it was just a very difficult time, very trying. But all I want to say is, man, focus on yourself. Um, get your money, get your chips, get your ducats, get that bag. You know, just do what's best for you, man, and that time will come, man. Just take your time, man. Don't be in a rush to get a girlfriend or wife. Take your time on that, man. You have the rest of your life, and make your money, and everything will fall in place. It's God's plan, man. I mean, that's what you have to do, man. Don't shortchange yourself. First, take your time. When that time is right, the right person will come along. I truly believe that. But you just gotta be on your A game, man. You gotta be on your A game, man. You got to be on your A game, man, at all times. No matter what you do in life, whether you are trash man, you work at McDonald's or anything, when you got your life in order, you will attract the right woman or the right man, vice versa, and it will come barking down your door, and you have plenty of choices to choose from. Just choose the right choice. God will tell you, He will tell you which choice to pick. But I'm in this video. I was rambling, but like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I hope this helps someone out who's in a tough situation in life. You know, I want to shout out my dude QB Mossberg. Go subscribe to his channel. Known him for like a long time. Got very good music on YouTube. And I'll put the link in the description. All right. Peace.